Wars, Shield Wars, Shield Wars.
Hey you guys, what is up? Turumba here. Welcome back to Shield Wars. So this time I'm gonna battle with Teach Me Place. Yes, that is his name. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go in immediately. We have a couple of disclaimers though. This is without the Blood DLC. This has been played before the Allegiance update and the Blood DLC came out. So, and there will be a match and a rematch, just like more or less always. And it will be the last one without Allegiance update and without Blood. So that's been said. Just we have to remember as well that this is basically this is a bridge. This little series is a bridge. I kind of like it. I kind of want to keep it out, but it will lose maybe his regularity status. So since we're gonna play a usual Northumbria, do we play Northumbria? I'm not entirely sure. It's just what I actually want to say is we are gonna play a Thrones of Britannia campaign, and it might be a Northumbria campaign because actually I play on stream currently East Angle, and I have played actually the last 2 days 24 hours. So just to let you know, I do like the Allegiance update. The Blood is. It's just okay. The best part of the Blood is in the first place on the campaign map when the army avatars I don't know cut the head off, something like this. So this is the best part in the Blood DLC. I kind of feel because nobody actually has time in the battle to watch that shit. And if you are, dude, don't do it too much. I guess if you're slowing down and have a little look, nobody's judging you. But if you're doing this for quite a while, just check yourself every now and then. Anyway, guys, so as I said, so this will be the last two battles. This one and the next one. This will be the last one without Allegiance update, and then I'm actually also running out of replays. I'm not really sure, you know, I like it when they just appear and one is playing them and then we will see how it turns out, but I'm not really keen on, yeah, I gotta have a replay now, which makes no sense in my book because it still should be fun. Anyway, Northumbria versus West Seaxe. Me is my Warlord Tier 1 Elite Sword, 2 Levy Spear 2, 2 Retiny 2 Sword, 2 Retiny 3 Swords, 1, 2, 3 Levy Axis 3. And this is basically something I just, yeah, I tried out overall, so I'm kind of happy. Just trying it out. 2 Shield Biters, 2 Levy Bow 1, 1 Levy Skirmisher Tier 1 and 1 Levy Skirmisher Tier 2, 2 Trusty Retiny Melee Cav, and I have a hiccup. How unfortunate. On the West Seaxe side, we have a Royal Companion, Elite 1, 2 Levy Spear 1, 2 Retiny Sword 1 with each an experience, Retiny Sword Infantry 1, 1 with experience, 1 without. I kind of feel like he just put the experience in for just to have the money spent. It kind of looks like, I mean, you know, it might be a good idea to do it on the Retiny 1 actually, because I could imagine, for example, they go close to actually Tier 1 with just one with 1 chevron. It is entirely possible. It's worth to check, but well. Anyway, 2 Thanes, Retiny 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 Levy Axis Infantry, 1 Tier 3 Levy Bow Infantry, and 3 Levy Bow 2 infantry, archers, all of that. And now it comes basically retinue melee cav, 4 of them tier 3. So this is a really interesting mix. I kind of feel I forgot about my general skill. I'm pretty sure I did actually. And yeah, so he takes Warcry, which is an interesting choice, and we have to have a look at why that is. Nonetheless, overall, kind of good army. These are, as we will see, the usual purpose, the good purpose, just to more or less help with the other cav. These guys are all tier 1 and tier 2, and this is kind of interesting because he uses Warcry, which gives actually -10 melee skill on our guys, which is where you have the retinue sword infantry, for example, has melee skills 27, and we have let's take the tier 2 ones. Melee skill is 38, -10 is 28. Suddenly they are on par. That is it's an interesting choice, because overall he has, more army than we have. We're slightly better in quality, but this is just really a slight. So, interesting choice, and then together with that amount of archers, this is not unimportant, as we will see as well. And well, remember last time when I said I might want to have another cav? Well, this is why. Okay, guys, let's have a look. Can start up a little bit faster. I kind of hope the music is on and it's enough as well, because I cleaned the PC and I cleaned actually my desk. There is wood under the stuff I've seen, man. It's crazy. Anyway, and I cleaned the PC as well, and then the OBS settings were fucked up. So this is the second recording, just so you know. You're welcome. He's choosing the open terrain, very appreciated. I like it clear as well. So yeah, terrifying, guys. The horses. Overall, I thought, well, if we can contain the horses, then we will be fine, because his army is slightly lower, and I didn't knew about his general skill. So we can push it up. So I bring the spears a little bit around. But yeah, truth to be told, he has his spearman there and there, and he brings it immediately to his horses as well. So, and this was a I mean, he said he said it was his first or second multiplayer game, but I saw his name on the leaderboard. The leaderboard though is quick battles, so he was maybe telling the truth, but just if you say quick battles is not multiplayer, which it actually is, but not in that way, you know. It's kinda, yeah, it's kinda different. Anyway, I have decided to match his line, because every now and then I have tier 2 and tier 3 guys, so this is where we break through. This is what I thought. So I bring the axes next to it and build a line which will match his. I'm a little bit unsure about the horses though. The plan still stands, it's a sound idea, but this really put me off. Yeah. So, and I was, actually hoping he would spend a little bit of ammunition with the archers and something like this, or we could work a little bit on his horses and or the spears with the archers. But he's not a stupid man. He just walks up where he can do it. So I bring the javelins a little bit on this side. I'm not sure if we start firing. Yeah, we start firing at the spears. And here we're kinda in waiting, and then he moves up, which is just a good move. So the best thing he could do, you know, he's not wasting any ammunition. During the fight he will still have a shit ton of archers which can do tremendous damage, and he does, by the way. So we have to slow down now a little bit. Of course I bring the archers back. We have the spear there, but I don't want the spear to be entangled into these axemen. And he brings his horses this way. I sent the spear away, and then we're gonna start fighting here. I'm gonna, basically he starts attacking, I do the same. So here he brings the horses further around, and I'm trying to catch it. So pretty stupid, we have to slow down. For a reason to me unknown, I did not charge him. So this is that, and on this side I had to turn around. My spears were not as fast, and my archers shooting at his horses, but this is mailed horse, they can take a shot or two. And we are more or less stuck here. Those spears will not help us anymore. And there we stand basically with 2 archers and a horse against 2 other horses, all tier 3 retinue. On this side his charge went through. We're doing kind of good at the moment, at least. Our spears reach the mailed horses, and our javelins doing the same. Overall, his 4 archers are all tackled on my general, which is kind of bad actually. I bring him up because he's losing the war cry. He's pulling up the war cry. I don't know what it is at this point, but I see the red tangled, so I bring him up for support, which is kind of, yeah, kind of evil if you run into 4 archers. These guys start chasing the archers on this side. I do attack, I think, with the horses the spears, so that the charge went a little bit lower than usual, and the javelins have thrown a couple of javelins into the spears. I should have used them actually against the horses, I feel like now. So this is kind of mad here. This guy is more or less constantly wavering. Kind of interesting. He's fighting the best unit we have, but he will stand there for quite a while. Our general is down to 75 due to fire, and I don't know what I'm doing here. We have charged in, and now we are running away for reasons unknown to me. I don't really know actually. So this is, yeah, holds actually pretty good. I didn't expect that. He is wavering. He's wavering. So I thought really we will win the infantry battle, but he's, as soon as and this is just good gameplay here. As soon as he's able to, he spits out another war cry, so that as much as he can, he will make our guys worse. Mailed horseman, I'm more or less working now on the second archer here. He has catched him. He pays a little bit price, but yeah, this is not looking good at all. Here it's more or less the same. Our horses are dead actually due to the charge. The field spearmen fight these spears very well done here. Overall, all very well synchronized played. And the big problem is really the horses, which are just eating up our javelins here, our archers there. Meanwhile, his archers can shoot all the time. I have to react, so the only free unit is actually the general, so his archers getting a shit ton of shots into the general. Second archer dead. This is all pretty terrifying. Truth is, still as well, we are gonna do not bad in terms of our infantry. Here we get something done, but it's simply not enough, because in the end he has still a shit ton of ammunition and 4 tier 2 and 3 tier 2 and 1 tier 3 archer just running around. This is yeah, this is quite nice actually. This guy is wavering. He's fighting a retinue tier 1. Both are exhausted. And let's face it, our guy loses on a regular base -10 melee skill. This is quite a big one. So we are running in here, which is kind of good, kind of bad. The thing is that the shield biters are out of control, and this is the main thing what happens there right now. So General is fighting here a little bit. He will lose a couple of horses, but it's by far not enough actually. These guys holding out. On this side all looks terrible. He's basically just eating up all the javelins. So we are chasing the archers a little bit around. The shield biters still out of control, and the Danelaw guys, chasing with. The thing is, we cannot turn around. These are 4 archers. They will just shoot us in the back, and we get killed pretty fast. So at this point, these guys charging in. I feel like they charge the shield biters. I don't know for sure. I see that, and I do charge with the Danelaw Axeman those horses. So this went kind of cool. So because the shield biters will more or less just turn around. What? Who attacked us? And those guys have a little bit of free hits on this side. Here everything looks terrible. We have still the horses there. They're doing, I don't know, we've lost 30, he lost 15, but I was pretty stupid here. Here the horses against the General. These guys really heroes, haven't lost much actually. I don't know really why it's not working for him on this side. This is really irrelevant. But the X-Men, of course, cannot work with the against the retinue tier horses and being shot on fire, so to say. So this does not work. The shield biters just getting. Are they still out of control? Yeah, they are, and they are chasing. I don't know, those archers. It seems. Thus, those 3 archers have free reign. It looks like they all shooting. 2 of them shooting at the shield biters, and I don't know where they are. They are obstructed, but they still could shoot. They also, all 3 shooting at the shield biters. So yeah, these guys are running away. The one horse has taken a shit ton of damage. The other one also not little, but by far not enough. So he's doing good work here with his general. Without his general, I feel like this flank would have been crushed quite a while ago. We have the tier 3 one here, and the other shield biters here as well. So this is, good choice, good choice. And also he can still throw his war cry, I don't know, until here, maybe? Very likely. This is fire. So he's bringing the horses out of that fight. We have 12 horses. And a KO archer. I sent them, I do think, at a certain point after to this point, but yeah, this has makes no sense for me. This is gone basically. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. We can have a look a little bit from the distance. These guys coming back. Shield biters out of control. I was hoping that these guys might gonna give in at a certain point. They do, because they have lost way more anything and so on, but yeah. And his moral actually works on this side, yeah, pretty bad for him actually. So, you know, these guys are wavering, yeah, also because of the moral. 10 horses come back. I see that these guys have been good again. I just sent them here into the 3rd archers. We're winning this, but yeah, well, it doesn't really matter. These guys getting a charge in the rear, yeah, it seems like, and they're getting shot. So it's really holy shit, he's pretty harsh to his own guys as well as to the others. Finally, these guys are breaking. Well, they're not done yet. They will very likely come back. So we're don't doing much here. I'm just moving the general in this direction. yeah, it looks pretty grim. The horses are just, yeah, they are, you know, even though this one is pretty much cleared horse-wise, but nonetheless, he has two, where we at, 40 horses and 42 horses. This is just, yeah, this is just a force in this phase of the battle where you kind of can do whatever you want. Those guys attacking a little bit the mailed horsemen. We can do a little bit stuff here. I haven't realized that those were breaking. We're just standing here getting shot. And there he is with the horses and doing a good job. So he's attacking these guys, which is a shame on its own. They will do quite a lot of damage. I feel like he should have waited a little bit longer. He's doing the war cry. We got minus melee skill on everyone around. Basically, who is it? The shield biters, the Danelor Axeman, and the tier 3 guys. Haven't lost quite a lot due to this fight. Our general is about to get killed. These guys, yeah, you kind of forget them and they just fuck off. Yeah, so this is it, guys. It doesn't look like it, but it's pretty clear, isn't it? Yeah, so these guys just getting shut down. We have to more or less kill the horses. Although, you know, even 10 horses or something can do just tremendous damage. These guys came back another time, but yeah, how long we will see. We were able to clear this one a little bit. The Thanes are finally broken against shield biters and the sword hazier. My general is dead. The tier 3 guys just completely done. Shield bite, no, this is X-Men actually. I do think, yeah, we sent them in here, but it's really just it's really just wavering versus wavering. This has been cleared here. I was hoping then, well, if we get them all together, we can make a last stand or something. But yeah, these guys don't give in that fast. The Seaxe warriors are quite good. I found a little bit ridiculous. I mean, you know. No, well, you know, it's one. He has a lot of experience though, but these guys have gained experience as well, and they are tier 2 in the end, plus a shield biter, which is just about to fuck off for unknown reasons. But well, yeah, here you go, guys. This is basically it. We will stay till the end, but well. So we're gonna charge around here, but it doesn't do anything. His horses going in wedge formation, just eating up these guys. They are just too late. They're getting still shot from the archers, and how beautiful! Actually, this was the last shot of the archers. All archers, or 3 archers, are still there, and nearly full, have pumped out all their ammunition. Yeah, very well done. Horses for the win. In every fucking case. Small gameplay mistakes on my side, but overall it was just a well-rounded, thought-out army. Congratulations, GG. Well deserved, no shit. Yeah, so as you can see, this was really really good. Melee skill -10 on Warcry. Yeah, gotta check that out if you want to go maybe for a lower tier one. Always used the archers nearly completely the ammunition out. Well, nearly all of the ammunition is out. Sometimes not as effective, sometimes yes. In the end, these archers killed 50 of the general unit. That alone is worth a lot of shots. And of course, most valuable player here, his horses. Very well done. Yeah, so here we go. Our guys did their duty, don't get me wrong, but he had a little bit more guys. Yeah, nonetheless, every time these guys, his general, his general guy, we get basically our tier 2 guys, which we have paid for, are reduced to tier 1 and thus on par with his side. Well done on his well, on my right flank, where he stayed there to keep the one unit in stance, which were basically wavering through the whole battle as soon as the melee began. Yeah, very well done. There's nothing less to say. Yeah, so I wasn't a master with the calf, but yeah, he actually was. Well done. Can't say enough of this. Okay, guys, this has been it. Next time we have the replay, and yeah, wherever you are, do have a nice one. Goodbye.